we're looking at the second half of Bach Cello Suite Number 1 as transcribed for guitar. We ended up on this kind of dominant chord, kind of like A major over a G, right? You jump right away to second position. It's a straight scale. Then you land 4 on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, make a bar. Sorry, take off your bar, take off your pinky, straight to the bar, right? 2 notes consecutive on the 2nd fret, then open B. This is straight playing out of position on the 2nd position, right? You can play that E open if you want, or is going to scoot over 1 fret and 3 is going to half stack over it on the G string. So this is on the 6th fret, A bass with that. You're kind of squished into 4th position right there. Why? Because the 3rd finger is just clipping over, right? So it's a very odd 4th position, right? Right? 3 and 4, 6th fret, 5th fret, 4th, back to 5th. You're going to switch around that 2nd finger with your pinky as you get into 2nd position. And then you're going to switch 2 with 3 as you get into 3rd position, 2nd string. Then mini bar on the 2nd fret. And again, kind of like the same idea of a bar, but you get this flamenco A major chord, right? This is measure 25. Counts and purposes, kind of like a 1st position. Here's a D major. And then mini bar on the 2nd fret coming up, first 2 open basses. Then you jump over to 4th position bar, 3 to 2. Again. Then you switch that 2 with 4 for 2nd position. 1st position, G to F, 3rd to 4th string. It's better to squish your pinky in because you're going to use 3 to 4 over here. You're kind of in 2nd position. 4 pulls 2 open. 2 or 1 if you will. The most important part is to play that C sharp again, but with 3. Right? So the scenario with 2, which I like quite a bit because you're going from 4 to in order to 3. 3 on top of 2, both on the 2nd fret, and 1 on top of 2 on the 4th string, also the 2nd fret. And then 1 goes to the G sharp. Now I'm going to play this whole thing for you on the slow side, and so please follow. 2nd position. becomes a much quieter part of the piece. Second position. Same notes, but you're playing around. In fact, I played that with 2. I should have played it with 3 the second time. 2 for the G. Because of the 1 being here, you're going to have to displace that situation by this one, right? 3, 2, 3, 2 again. So, first position. This business, it's very easy to get confused, but just remember you're playing a melody stacked. Stacked. Right? And just in between each one of those notes you have an open E as a descant. 2 on the B, 1 on top of it on the G, B, C, D, open B, stacked. Then you're going to be on the B string for just a little bit. Change to 5th position. It's also an E, don't get confused. 1, 3, 4. Then 7th position, still playing on the 2nd string. Change to 5th position. Change to 3rd position. Change to 2nd position. Then 2 stack with 1 on top. Now this whole business is very simple if you take out all of the in-between E strings. So, right? Play that from measure 29. To the 4th and 1st strings, they're half stacked. You're going to use index and ring on the right hand to play those, and then play your thumb A bass in between. Just chromatically, fret by fret, slide them up. Use 3 and 4 when you get to the 4th fret. Open 1st and 3rd strings. You're switching strings now. Then the same formula but on the 1st and 3rd strings. To the 8th fret, and then land a bar on the getting all the way to the 4th string on the 7th fret, and your pinky is out here on the 10th fret, getting that high D. Then you're going to play with your right hand is thumb and ring. Index is going to get the 2nd string this time, and then your thumb comes down to the 4th string, right? So, and then index, 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 ring, indexing. Okay, so pinch, then, and again pinch, thumb and ring, index, thumb, index, ring, index. And then just about the same formula with the right hand, but you change strings. You were playing the second string, right? So here you're playing first and fifth bass and soprano. Then you go to the second string and the fourth string. Ring, index, where index is playing the second string. In the next chord, you're going to keep your soprano. You're going to keep that high D, but you're going to replace the second string by the third. So the index is switching from the second to the third, and you're grabbing that E right here on the 9th fret. So the same formula, right? Thumb and ring, 5th and 1st. Index this time on the 3rd string, thumb on the 4th, back to the index, then ring, index on the 3rd, ring, index on the 3rd, and then repeat. Then you tuck in your pinky so that it's playing a C sharp right here on the 9th fret, and you're going back to the second string for the index descant note, right, inside note. You're going to grab that with the second finger on the 8th fret for that G. You really don't need a bar at this point. And then you go back to your first D major chord, right? Bar on the 7th, pinky is on the 10th fret for the D, right? So that whole business